Game is very loud. Shouldn't be. We, like, spent half an hour adjusting the volume of it last time. I think it was just the logo. Right, load. I did some fucking about when I got the textures installed, so I need to make sure I load the correct one. Ah, this is it here. Right, there we go, look. Ashley's got flashing lights on and so has Caden. We don't, though, for some reason. But, anyway, yeah. New textures, yay!
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. I think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
You guys are talking really quietly. Yes, very ominous foreshadowing indeed. This motherfucker here just taking up the entire bloody bench to himself. Who do you think you are, eh? Right, anyway, we're off to find Garris, I think, at this point, aren't we? Scan the keepers, strange transmission. Yes, that's in Argus Row or something, isn't it? No, Hawking Eater. Cluster. And the consort's asked us to go talk to a General Septimus in Cora's den. And Hydra System, Argus Row Cluster. Yeah, that was the other thing. That was this unusual readings here. But, okay. And yes, we're buggering off to find, Garris. I happen to know where he is, but we'll take our sweet time getting there, I'm sure. The retextures made the N7 armor look really, really, really awesome, and we're probably not going to be wearing it for very much longer, though, because it's not very good. Bloody typical. Never mind. Yes, for reasons that are never quite fully explained, all the Turians have Roman names. We do not know why. Maybe it is explained in a codex thing somewhere that I've not read, actually. You never know. That elevator music, though.
The council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Not quite Girl from Ipanema, but it's not terrible either. Actually, I don't think I meant to come here, but fuck it, never mind. There's a keeper, let's go scan it. Scan! Isn't there another one around here somewhere?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I will disturb them all I damn well like. Shut up, Clippy.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
Oh, hello. I'll deal with you in a minute.
You're creating a public disturbance. That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
It's not smart enough. Oh, brutal.
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
You're pathetic.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in CSEC.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
We scanned you? We did, didn't we? Right. To the wards! Doodly doodly doo.
So, Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. That Dawn of War, by the way, is the next YouTube series now that Neverwinter Nights done. Now that Neverwinter Nights done. Now that Neverwinter Nights is done. Complete sentences. Underrated, apparently. And thank you. Yes, the game does look a damn sight better with the texture pack, doesn't it? I can't take any of the credit. It's the modders who made it that deserve it all. But, you know.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him, Hank.
Awkward. Do. That's just where we came from, isn't it? No, it isn't. Hang on a second. We're just in a weird side area that I didn't even realize existed. Didn't even realize. Fucking hell, what is wrong with me tonight? That's why I should never drink coffee. Did we scan you? Yes.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Will I stream the entire series or just the first game? I'm playing this one by ear. I might not even finish the first game. You know what my attention span's like. We need to go this way. I think. Yes. Yes, we do. Do I get to punch you?
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
No. Oh, I never pick these options.
I don't have time to give interviews, Ms. Wong.
I don't want an interview. I'm looking for information. I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Did stream die again? Someone said rip. No, I guess we're okay because everyone's commenting on the reporter's outfit, so. No, end of dialogue, yeah.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Oh, really? You're lucky I'm not playing as Broshep. Otherwise, just jokes abound.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender. I need someone who isn't afraid to
They
get
were
their hands dirty.
slavers!
Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
I just said that right after admitting that I'm doing an investigation. I should have done this one first and then that one.
No promises, but if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Everyone's like, "Oh, you shot slavers while they were surrendering," and Shep here is just sitting here like, "Why can't I be in the 40k universe instead?" All right, I shoot slavers in 40k. They give me a fucking medal. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going this way. Also obligatory, look at the lovely view. Also my, oh, bloody hell, my keyboard W key got stuck there, that was awkward. It was much lovelier back in 2007, that view, I must admit, but nevertheless. Hello.
Hello there, Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, you can explain to me why there isn't a shootout going on in here, because there's supposed to be. I think... Oh, wait, no, I have to go talk to the bloke in Cora's den first, don't I? Awkward?
I'll be going.
Yeah, bye. Bye. I'll be back later, when there's guns and things. Bye. Whoops. I'll be going now. Scan. Wow, I leveled up from scanning a keeper as if. Alright. What do we want? Heavy armor, when do we want it now? Actually, no, another level of intimidate would be nice. Thank you very much. Wait, that's the CSEC Academy. We don't want to go to the CSEC Academy. What's going on? Oh my god. Somebody find me a rapid transit system. I don't know how to get to Cora's den without one. Fuck me. No. Put the guns away. Presidium. No, we don't want to go to the Presidium. Markets and Cora's den this way, okay. Flux, no. The Flux is rubbish anyway. It's actually kind of amazing how depressingly bad the nightclubs are in the first game compared to the second. Scan the keeper.
Is that really?
Oh, this fucker.
It's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
That line was creepy enough without the fist of power there. Yep.
I don't have time for this, Conrad. I'm not here to be a role model.
Oh, I see how it is. Commander Shepard doesn't have time for the little people. Far be it for me to get in your way. You go be a hero.
I can relate so much to this entire conversation, it's actually kind of depressing. Anyway,
That's her.
oh boy. Okay, my pistol is garbage. Get wrecked. There is no way that is compliant with the Geneva Convention. Fuck me. I'm like, oh, you shot surrendering slavers. You're so bad. But you're also disintegrating people into green goo with your shotgun shells.
All clear, Commander.
But that's completely fine. That's totally above board. Yeah, kind of along those lines, Spaghetti. Right. We're looking for two people in here. One of them is you.
Commander. What are you?
Yeah, I'm getting some weird skipping every now and again, like dialogue is cutting off or it's not starting off as it should. I don't know why. My PC just needs like a really good hard reboot one of these days. I admit I put it in sleep mode quite a lot, to be honest with you, probably more than I should. Between this and poor Rome Total War having a fit yesterday, I think I need to spend a couple of days just defragging the absolute shit out of this computer and cleaning it up and trying to get it in decent shape. And eventually, at some point, I'm probably going to have to upgrade to Windows 10, but that's a problem for future me to deal with.
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general? What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
I disparage your ancestors, sir.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
Lol.
Back off, Wrex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
This is Fist's only chance.
If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Wrex. End of story.
This story is just beginning.
Rexy boy.
Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Wrex, aka Ashley's replacement, eventually. Now then, there you are, Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with CSEC, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garris is.
Okay, just relax. Garris, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garris is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garris is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garris went.
Garris was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Right, now we go back to the med clinic.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with him.
Lower markets this way? Yeah. Renegade's gonna get so much more fun. Become so much more fun. Once you get into like Mass Effect 2 and 3, where you've got the interrupts. That is the best part of playing Renegade. In Mass Effect, the interrupts in dialogue. The only downside of being a Renegade in Mass Effect 2 is that you end up looking like a frickin' like a reverse Night King. But you're made of orange instead of blue. They did the whole Fable thing where like, oh, you play a bad guy character, you look like actually Sauron. Oh my god, the repeating stuck dialogue, no!
If Garris comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Random Mark Mir cameo. I do wonder if that's a side effect of installing the texture pack, to be honest, but could just be my computer being a piece of shit. Oh yeah, returning them all to green goo. Wait. There we go. Haha! Crushed fire! That is class. Did one of you motherfuckers just shoot me? Certainly looked like it. What kind of midget are these things, these beds made for? They do not seem the right size.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garris about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garris.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Wrex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Wrex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
I like how she was like, yeah, Krogan could come in handy while looking in Ashley's direction and frowning slightly. I like how we've basically already established in this in this playthrough that Shepard and Ashley just do not fucking get on at all. Guess who's dying later on? Mind you, Caden is just like was it Noah? I think it was Noah in his retrospective of Mass Effect who called Caden aggressively boring, and I don't think he was wrong, but normally I'd let him get killed, but this playthrough is about shaking it up a little bit, doing stuff I haven't done previously with the game, so... Uh-oh, sneeze. Felt it coming that time. Alright, now where are we going? Presidium. No. Although, weren't we supposed to... There was a guy we could talk to in the Presidium, wasn't there? There was a guy, the Volus guy. Oh, not that way. All aboard.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a
Have you seen that? You've literally just spelled out the problem there, Venator.
claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers.
You don't have to like Ashley, but at least she's more interesting.
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Barlavon, that was the guy, yeah. Back in this strange realm of purgatory here.
Your biotics are impressive, Lieutenant. I'm surprised that humans stop using the L2 configuration with results like yours.
My headaches can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
Humanity will be judged by the sacrifices its people are willing to make, Lieutenant. The Turians would have kept the L2 implants.
That's basically Caden's entire character right there. I'm a biotic and I get bad headaches. Boo-hoo. We scan you? We did scan you. Good. Suffer not the witch to live, Caden. That's all I'm saying. Two embassies. This way. Where is this motherfucker? He's around here somewhere, isn't he? Is he at the consort's place? Possibly. How do I even get there?
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Damn it! There is trouble anyway.
I'll be back.
I'll be back as soon as I'm allowed to call you names after being suitably renegade enough. A big stupid jellyfish. Yep. There he is.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation, so I am going to let you have it for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren took him off his Christmas card list, and he's never forgiven him.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
I think I know him. His name's Wrex.
Yes, I believe he's the one. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Right. Basically everything is telling us to go find Wrex. Which is fair enough. Ah! I see that little keeper. Gotcha. I've gone the wrong way. Just go down. Yeah, here we go. This is where I want to be. Right, where is this Elcon motherfucker? Is he not here? Alright, never mind. We've got to go see what's a face anyway. Like how he didn't even ask for an appointment, we're just walking straight in. That's how Renegade Ship rolls. Appointment? I don't need no stinking appointment.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
I can't spend gratitude.
I would not dream of letting you go without payment. I do not make a habit of incurring debts. These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's just bog basic wibbly wobbly horoscope rubbish, but fine.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Toodaloo! Right. Still looking for this dude. Elka are pretty hard to miss, to be honest, so how I have not found him yet just confuses me. Is he back in the embassy? That's where I thought he'd be at first, and for some reason I just sort of assumed he wouldn't be, and I don't know why. Do. Hey, Clippy, did you get a upgrade with the texture pack at all? Possibly. Hard to say, to be honest.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Ooh, your thing on your back is glowy now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
It was a Turian named Septimus who found out your secret.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed. Anyone can discover my secret.
Dismayed.
Just make sure you leave Shayera out of it from now on.
Agreed, most assuredly. It is clear that the consort was blameless. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
So long.
Farewell, you. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earthman stands to profit from this in some way.
You're not wrong. Ooh, keeper.
Do not listen.
Okay. So where is Septimus exactly, so we can turn this in? Oh, I don't think we do turn it in, it's just sort of done. Alright, whatever. Let's piss off the Cora's Den. Or CSEC Academy, or whatever it was. Oh, right, fine, that's the closest. I mean, it's crossed off in the thing, so I guess it's done. Oh, goody. Another elevator. And the elevator music version of the main theme tune as well. Love it.
Court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Just imagine Shepard just like nonchalantly, stealthily tapping a foot. Immediately stops as soon as anyone pays any attention. Right. Right. Ooh, fuck me. Put the gun away. We're in the C-Sec Academy. What is wrong with you? Okay. Wrex. Oh, there you are.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Wrex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
My people also have that saying. Probably because my people wrote your dialogue. But anyway.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Wrex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Yay! Okay, now we've got a proper party.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Here's a person who wanted to be a chef but got horribly killed in the armed forces. Would you like to join? I like it. It's very Starship Troopers. To be honest with you, it's better than the fucking current British Army adverts. Jesus Christ. They're a special kind of cringe. Do we want to go this way? No, we don't, do we? You've seen them as well, Madman? Yeah, they're so bad. They're so bad. Ooh, saving. Yeah, that's a good point. I should quick save a little more often. It's a little disturbing how that looks less like an Asari, more like Lisa Simpson's head. Yeah.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Shotgun time!
Look out!
He's got an invisible gun. Did you see that? I love this shotgun. I might just have to fucking respec as a goddamn Vanguard in Mass Effect 2. Just so I can go close range shotgun craziness all the time. That's using your noggin.
All clear. Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
It's like you in red are Mr. Renegade and you in blue are Mr. Paragon. It's so subtle, isn't it? Any of those any good? Ooh, that one is. Shit, I got any upgrades for my my shotty here? No. Most irritating. Actually, what if I... really need that for a shotgun. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Didn't notice the turrets. Also, that was glitchy.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Oh, Shepard, you're going to be such a bad influence on Garris in this playthrough. Look, I'll go find the Quarian. Just let me loot the place first. There we go. Right. Now we skedaddle.
I'm on it.
It's so satisfying the way they just go turd green goo stuff. There we go. So long, gentlemen.
Perimeter secure.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Roll. Oh shit. Did you see the way he went flying? That was hilarious. Guys, can we just... Thank you. That was really awkward.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Cora's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
What kind of evidence did you find? How'd you get it?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Oh, now I am torn. Obviously. Let's bring Talia along. Previously when I've played Mass Effect 1, I've never brought Talia along very often, so I feel like I'm going to this time. I can't not bring Wrex. I mean, Wrex is basically my freaking spirit animal in this playthrough, so...
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Yeah, the ad in the elevator was about her, wasn't it? You're right. Now where's this asshole? No, you're just a random diplomat. Oh, there you are.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I always thought this guy looked like a Knights of the Old Republic NPC. He's got that haircut. Stop stealing corpses!
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Bhatia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
You know who and what I am. If I want Nerali Bhatia, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
You said you'd been briefed on me. How far do you think I'm willing to go on this?
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Being renegade's fun. Anyway, do I prefer KOTOR 1 or 2? Honestly, I love them both equally as video games. I kind of love them both for different reasons. As a streamer, though, I prefer KOTOR 2 because it's way less of a pain in the dick to record and stream.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for.
In a manner of speaking.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Right, so now then, what are we doing? I think we're buggering off to see the council again, aren't we? Oh, didn't she want us to deliver information? Ah, right, yeah, okay, let's go do that. Yeah, being like, well, the problem with a lot of RPGs is that playing in air quotes evil character is usually just being a dickhead. The thing I kind of liked about Mass Effect is that being a renegade character doesn't necessarily mean you're being an evil character. It just means you're being a fucking ruthless one.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
No.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist, but you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Yeah! Alright. Now what? Council, I guess. That was a bit excessive, but again, I'm sort of... Half the point of this playthrough is to just randomly hit the renegade options when they come up, because I've not seen them before. Presidium location? Citadel Tower? I think that's it. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a whole interesting conversation you get further down the line with that reporter after you've punched them a few times, which I always thought was quite nice.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
I know, right, Kenshua? Like you would think you'd think in this sci-fi future people would be able to like synthesize that kind of stuff, like no problem. Like, I mean, but whatever. Yeah, the whole punch to reload in the head subplot. It's a good one. Another traitor.
She must be working with the Geth too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
Whose idea was the whole setup of this frickin' thing here? It's like, geez, we're like one step away from the goddamn pyramid throne in Meereen in Game of Thrones whenever you go to talk to the bloody council. It's kind of weird, isn't it? You're gonna stand out here on this and grovel on this little sort of like proverbial plank.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
Fist of power.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren does not require...
I stopped saying bullshit before she actually interrupted me.
Too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
Watch your profanity.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
You're so right, Lewis. I can't unsee it now.
Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now.
Yes, Viking.
You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
You are the weakest, Gav. Goodbye.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Yay! Level up. Boom! Spectre training. Health accuracy, effectiveness for basically just buffs everything, essentially. More combat armor. I want... Yeah! There we go. Heavy armor. Get in. Cool. Holy crap. That's a lot of points, Wrex. We're just going to auto-level you up, I'm afraid, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Same for you, Tally. There we go. We're playing on normal difficult where there's really no reason to micromanage it. And now... Bloody hell. Okay, hello. Da 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 da! Heavy armor. We're an absolute chonker now. Look at her. She's an absolute unit. Okay. So now what? Ugh, the N7 armor just looks so much better, though. Makes me sad. Oh, Lord, she coming. Presidium. Oh, I bet I can intimidate that fucking Hanar now, can't I?
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I don't care about your intent. You're making all Hanar look like troublemaking zealots.
This one does not wish to prejudice the listeners against the Hanar.
You Hanar deserve what you get. You're either too snobbish or too stupid to follow simple rules.
This one will obey. It does not wish to prejudice other species against the Hanar. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Damn straight!
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Shepard is racist. Yeah, maybe just the tiniest bit towards the stupid jellyfish. It's killing me inside. Like I said, I normally play as Captain Picard in these games, but
somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it, and I will learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Kindle your ass out of here. Okay, cool. Now what do we do? I think we need to go find the old spec ship, don't we? No, speak to the ambassador first. There we go. To the ambassador's office. Where's the rapid transit? Getting tired of walking around this place. Let me put it this way. Whenever I played Halo in co-op with my brother when we were teenagers, I used to get pissed off at him for killing the Marines. That's the kind of guy I am when it comes to video games. I don't like being an asshole. What do we want? Presidium. Embassies. However, some of the asshole renegade moments in Mass Effect are just so good. They're actually pure gold, so it's kind of worth it in this case. I don't want to wear Ashley's armor. That'd just be weird. Alright, where is this fucker? I mean, come on. You dinner, you asshole. Hilarious, Lewis. C-sector. Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, I suppose you're right, actually. I forgot about Fathis somehow. For a second there. Yeah, he is an asshole. There's something about Morrowind, though, that just works better when you play an evil bastard for some reason. I don't really know what it is, but I just always seem to have the most fun with Morrowind when I'm playing some evil megalomaniac wizard or something. Which way? Oh wait, no, we need to go up this elevator, don't we? No, it's to the Presidium. We need to go up this elevator, maybe. Yes.
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy when you let the Geth break free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
All the time.
I love Wrex. Such a good answer. But yeah, the moral relativism of the setting is a good point, actually. Like, you know, slavery is the norm and totally accepted in Morrowind, for example. It's a bit like playing Tyranny, really. I think Tyranny is probably the one other RPG where I find it easy to be a bastard, because like the game almost wants you to.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Oh, and Crusader Kings 2, arguably, as well. It's very easy to be an asshole bad guy in Crusader Kings as well. Even though it's not really an RPG. Because it's easier. That's the thing about it. That's what makes it, that's why that makes it delicious, really. I feel like morality somehow works brilliantly in Crusader Kings 2 purely because it is easier to be an evil asshole. Being a good guy in Crusader Kings 2 is definitely hard mode. You want to be Ned Stark in CK2, then you've got your work cut out for you. Yeah, Crusader Kings literally just turns you into Tywin Lannister overnight. It's amazing. Seems to be a thing with Paradox games, though. Like, you get Crusader Kings 2, it's like, I want to be like Ned Stark, and you turn into Tywin Lannister over the course of a playthrough. And then you've got Stellaris, it's like, I want to be the nice, peaceful, pacifist aliens, and then you turn into just sort of galactic genocide, extermination, empire of death. Anyway, what were we doing? She's quick and quiet, you know the crew, perfect ship for a Spectre, treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
What have you missed? We proved to the council that Saren is a baddie, and now we're a Spectre, and now we're going to be given our spaceship, and we're going to go off chasing him. Basically. Oh yeah, we were very mean to a jellyfish.
Saren's not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Whose voice is Anderson's? It's Keith David. Keith Davids? I forget. He is the Arbiter in Halo 2. Incidentally, one of the best fucking characters from that series. And he is also Sergeant Foley in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. And he's in a bunch of other stuff too. Like he's not just a voice actor as well. So, he's all over the place. He gets around, Keith David.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
To be fair, he sounds quite different when he's the Arbiter in Halo, so he's got a bit of range to him. I can't wait to play through those games again, man. I really want them to hurry up and release the Master Chief Collection. I say hurry up and release it, only as long as it works properly, because the Master Chief Collection had some issues when it released first on the Xbox, but, you know, once it's out, holy shit, are we going to marathon that series on this channel? I cannot wait! I seriously want to play through Halo 2 again, especially because it's the MCC. It'll have the blur cutscenes on it as well, and they're so good. They're so good. So yeah. I actually can't wait.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Noveria is Arctic space, so it's Arctic Iceland, isn't it? Yeah, archaeological dig is where you find Liara. Pharos is the one with the big... I don't want to spoil it, really, actually, but yeah, okay. What do I fancy doing first? We can do whatever we like, even regardless of what I say here, but... let's go to the lava planet first.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Doodly-doodly-doo. Liara is a lot more interesting in the later games. She's a bit in the first one. She's much cooler in 2 and 3. Do. Oh yeah, he was in Platoon, you're right. Fuck me, it's been a while since I watched that.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
He was smart. You needed a diversion.
This went way beyond a simple diversion, Commander. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Wait, but Anderson, explosion, good!
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Yeah, sorry, are kind of creepy, aren't they? For all the reasons you guys are mentioning. Also, whoever asked, no, I've never done it before where you pick up Liara last out of the 3 locations, actually. I've never done that. Is that particularly interesting? Because we could do that this playthrough. Since this seems to be the playthrough of do all the stuff I don't normally do. And yeah, Pete, cheers for turning up, man. I know it's super late. I'm probably going to stop very soon. Honestly, it'd probably be a good point to stop right before we go do one of these missions here, to be honest. We can pick it up again on Monday for a longer stream. It's kind of funny, she's been there for months and got... What, really? Okay, right, we're going to do that last this time then, because I've never seen that before.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
Hey, take a drink. I feel like doing... I feel like doing Novaria first.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
What would happen to Captain Anderson? Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Now I do things my way. No,
Crew, this is Commander Shepard. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on. The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Fancy speeches won't stop Saren from finding the conduit. If we really want to make the captain proud, we better get this bird in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Yay, XP. I got a spaceship now. Now the game started properly. Yes, indeed. I like how they salute when you walk past. It's a nice touch.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
You doubt my decisions?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Dude, we all have to set aside our differences and work together if we're going to defeat the Night King. I mean the Reapers, okay? So...
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Am I planning on playing all the Mass Effect games? Maybe? Yeah, I mean, as long as as long as we're still having fun, I don't see a reason not to.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers,
But their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Man.
Do 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 do. Still think these doors look like vending machines. What is up, my dudes? Hello, Captain Boring.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Doodly 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 doo. What up, Doc?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah.
I should go.
Take a drink. Already talked to her about that stuff. Oh, this game and its elevators. I know, right? The textures made a huge improvement. Didn't do much for Shepard's neck, though.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Wrex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Salty motherfucker.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
I will. In Mass Effect 2.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Okay, I don't want to say any more than this because I don't want to spoil it. But R.E. Morden, that is the one renegade choice I won't do in this playthrough. Like, I mean, there might be a few that I don't do, but that is one that I will not allow myself to do because it is so fucking mean and evil. You know, anyone who's played Mass Effect 3 knows the one I'm talking about. But don't spoil it for the people who are watching this who've never seen this before, but yeah. It's a line even I will not cross on this playthrough.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
Equipment. What up? What you looking at? What you looking at?
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
Yes, Commander. Believe me, I understand that. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Doodly doodly doo. Hello, Garris.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Doodly doodly doodly. Being angsty that his boss won't let him be Dirty Harry. That is a marvelous way of putting it.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
She said, fully in full knowledge of the fact that she had no idea she'd be that useful. It's like, yes, it was totally my idea. I knew she'd be a great asset to the team. Yes, I did. I totally knew that. I didn't just let her come along because I couldn't be asked to tell her to go away.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
That is a, admittedly, actually slightly rare moment of hard sci-fi in this setting. It's true. It's true. Spaceship, they can't get rid of heat. So if you don't get rid of heat with like radiators and things, like everybody inside melts.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What up, Tally?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Scrap heap challenge was so fucking cool. Can I just point that out? Apropos of not very much, other than Second Since mentioned it in the chat there, but I miss scrap heap challenge. I really do.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
And yes, Robot Wars was awesome as well. Fucking, yeah, it was kind of a golden age, wasn't it, right? Sir Kill-A-Lot. And Matilda. And the other robots whose names I forget. Just the fact that it was called Sir Kill-A-Lot, I mean, it's just brilliant. Anyway, yes, the leather jacket, I remember that, yeah.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
Drink.
See you later.
Oh, that's the door. Right. Okay. Shepard, have you been drinking? Right. Is the commander feeling okay? All right. Okay. Save. New save. There, folks, I'm afraid, as much fun as this is, I'm going to have to leave it here because it's just gone 1:10. And it's about time I started getting to bed. So, join me again on Monday, where we shall be continuing with more of this, and it'll be a much longer stream. I think we're going to go to... I don't know, actually. I'll decide on the day. It's a toss-up between Feros and Novaria. I'm not sure which I fancy more at the minute. But we'll find out. Alright. So, boys and girls, it's been a good one. I'm glad I did this little stream tonight. Who else is streaming? Bunch of people, actually. We got... Is this Kilgore? It is! He's playing Star Wars Jedi Knight 2. Jedi Outcast. I only played Jedi Academy myself, but he's doing that. Josh Gibbs is streaming some X-Plane. Alvin Elleron streaming some Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I'll send you guys to Kilgore like the other day, so... /raid. That's if you're staying up, of course. You may be going to bed just like me, so... Hey, there we go. All right. Toodly pip, everybody. I'll see you on Monday. And have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Toodaloo.